Rich Rising, everyone. Another video from the comfort of my bed. I just wanted to share a quick update. I'll make this quick actually, because I had this like really nice, insightful thought yesterday about anxiety, and I wanted to share with you guys. Yesterday, I experienced a moment of high anxiety, and while I was on my way to grocery shop, I felt it more like wanting to creep up more, like in the sense of even panic. And I know there were a few things that led to that moment, right? But point being that while I was in the moment, um I I don't know how to explain it, but like I stood my ground against the wave of anxiety, right? And it made me think of surfing. Now, I've never surfed in my life, but it's something that I've been wanting to try, right? But I figure surfers need to have, or right, maybe not need to have, but like you cultivate a sense of balance as a surfer because you have to balance yourself on the board, right? So the moment I had yesterday, it made me feel like a surfer in the sense of with that rising anxiety that could have turned into a panic attack. It made me think of like riding the waves. And so with anxiety, just to kind of like give you a visual, for me, it's like I'm surfing every day, trying not to fall off my board, right? Because when I fall off my board, it's hard for me to get back up on the board, you see? But thankfully, I have more tools that help me feel like I'm able to get back on the board quicker this time versus like, floundering in the water if I were to fall, right? So lately, I've been balancing like every day, there's minor waves, right? So I'm able to stay on this board. But regardless of whether it's a small wave or a big wave, I'm still using a lot of energy and effort trying to balance on the board. You see what I mean? So Um, and thankfully there are less days with the big waves. But anyway, I just like, interestingly enough, as I was going through the moment yesterday, that's what came to mind because it really felt like it kind of feels like a fight between the panic, the rising, because at this point it's like more of a rising heat of anxiety, like a wave. That is akin to a panic, like a rising panic for me, I know everybody's different, but it as I was like riding that wave, it made me feel like that, like I was kind of shifting. It kind of even felt like that, like kind of shifting my body around, shifting my weight, shifting my perspective, breathing through it, and that's what made me think of like surfing, of like having to shift your weight and stuff and balance on the board. So that's what made me, yeah, it just kind of gave me that, I don't know, like that visual as I was going through it. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But anyway, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening.